Hi everybody, it's your boy Brady, and today we are back doing some more international food stuff. I think this is the first one we've done outside of the snack crate videos. You've probably seen the title. We're going to be checking out Vegemite. That's one of the big things that made me want to do this. I've always wanted to try Vegemite. I heard about it when I was a kid. I think it was in the Rocket Power movie. One of the characters was really trying to get his hands on a Vegemite sandwich, and it made it sound like it was the most appealing thing in the world. So ever since, I always thought, oh, that might be a cool thing to try. And then many years passed, I never did. I thought, maybe this is a good opportunity to check out this fun little Australian delicacy. It's yeast extract. That's fun. I thought along with this, though, it might be a good opportunity to check out Marmite, also yeast extract. So the interesting thing about these, I don't think either of them are particularly uncontroversial. Maybe in some places people like, maybe in Australia, I assume like it must be very popular in Australia, but outside of it, Vegemite is not particularly popular, and I would consider it a controversial food item. So today we're going to be checking out both of them. So I have a plate right here. We've got 2 squares of each because Bird Mom is going to be joining us today. Do you want to come over and try these out?
Sure.
Oh,
sure.
So she knows which is which. I don't. So she was kind of like setting up the control group here. So here we've got this like slightly darker one, and then we've got this slightly more, I don't know, it's lighter. It looks more moist, more glossy. So yeah, we'll go this way. Do you want the round bits or do you want just the rectangles?
I don't care. I'm not eating the whole thing.
All right, there we go. And what if you really like it? So,
I'll make more.
though I think I know which one is which.
Why?
I thought it would be good to like make the judgment. Like I've had Vegemite described to me, not Marmite. I'm suspecting that the glossy one is Vegemite. So we'll see where it goes. I'm gonna start with the one that I think is Marmite. So do you wanna do this at the same time?
Sure. I'm gonna stay over here though.
Okay. Oh, you don't want to be in?
Okay,
that's fine.
I'm here. That's all.
All right.
I'm here.
All right, so we're just doing on plain wheat toast.
Smell it first.
It's not particularly offensive. She was complaining about the smell when she was applying the stuff.
The whole jar, you put your nose in the jars, and it's like...
Okay, the jars.
Ooh.
Okay, let's give it a shot. It's like putting soy sauce on bread.
That might be with cheese.
Oh, and it hits you in waves. It's got a very, I know that they're supposed to be like savory. They've got a very salty taste to them. So now that I've done this, I've pulled up a couple, well, basically the first thing that comes up when you type Marmite into the Google machine. So since I think this is it, I'm gonna just see what they have to say here. Marmite is a brand of savory food spread from the United Kingdom. So it's like, I always thought it was like the UK's answer to Vegemite, but then it goes on. Based on yeast extract invented by German scientist Justus von Liebig, I trust him, it is made from the byproduct of beer brewing and is currently produced by a British company, Unilever. Okay, and its inception was in 1902. That's an interesting thing because I actually think that makes it older than Vegemite, and I thought Vegemite came first. So that's interesting to me. So we're gonna see what what I'm positive is Vegemite tastes like. Because this is the one that the video is made for. Like, I wanted to use Marmite as a reference. Right. Alright. Ooh. Ooh. What is that? You doing okay?
Trying to figure out if that's gross or not.
That's,
I like it.
That's weird. That is very weird.
Do I want to throw it away?
I feel like this is one of those things that would be an acquired taste. I think that's what people have told me about Vegemite, that it is sort of an acquired taste. You don't typically like a lot of the stuff that people describe as acquired tastes. You don't tend to acquire the taste for it. I do. I want to take another bite of the Marmite bread, just as a little bit of a reference.
You're calling it that. You don't know. You don't know what it is.
Oh, I'm positive that the sludgy stuff is Vegemite. Okay, am I wrong?
Yeah.
I am wrong.
Yep. The Vegemite was on the left.
Oh.
The Vegemite's the thicker one.
Marmite
was like stringy. Not stringy, but, you know, stretchier, I guess.
I thought Vegemite was supposed to be, like, really thick. It was described to me as, like, a thick material. So I assumed it was thicker than Marmite.
It's thick. The Vegemite is... Oh, there goes the cover. Whatever.
Huh.
It's
like
a paste.
That's Can we take a look at the Marmite for reference? If you want to grab that.
The Marmite is like gooey, shiny shoe polish.
That is weird. I was about to come to my verdict on that, and I was about to say, like, this might be a controversial take, but I think Marmite's better than Vegemite. But that's when I thought they were flipped. So I guess I like the Vegemite more.
Yeah.
Do you have a preference? As an American who doesn't deserve an opinion, do you feel strongly about it at all?
I like the Vegemite better.
You do?
I do.
I feel like I walked into this wanting to like the Vegemite more, and I've sort of willed myself into like not letting that get in the way. So I was more inclined to let this sludgy thing that is actually not what I thought it was. This is what I wanted to be my favorite, but I actually ended up liking the Vegemite more. So I came to the conclusion that I wanted to. It's just not the. I was very certain that those were flipped. So taking a quick look at the first thing that comes up when you look up Vegemite. Vegemite is a thick, dark brown Australian food spread. When you say thick, I was just, I don't know.
Sorry about all the noise over here.
No, do your thing. Probably not picking too much of it up. Australian food spread from leftover brewer's yeast extract with various vegetable and spice additives. It's weird. I felt like the more, not spicy, but like, I guess the Marmite had kind of more zing to it, but it was like too much, I think. I think the Vegemite was better balanced. You with me on this so far? No objections to my description. It was developed by Cyril Callister in Melbourne, Victoria in 1922. Yeah, so 1922, Marmite was 1902. Everything I thought was wrong. And I kind of like that it's a, you know one or two things and it makes you think you know a third thing, but sometimes you shouldn't just go with your assumptions. Except I assumed I would like Vegemite more, so that's the only thing I got right today. So Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for making this interesting, because if not, I would have known going into it, and who knows, my brain might be able to convince me that I like one thing more than the other. And I think this was the more genuine way of getting a first taste, and I think having the two together made for a very interesting experience. So, thank you.
You're welcome.
You gonna add this to your breakfast? Maybe we could try it with different stuff added in. I think that's one thing.
I can make it work.
Like,
Yeah.
we just had it as plain as can be. I've read that they put butter on. There are all sorts of like sandwich combinations that you can do. I've read more about the Vegemite stuff rather than Marmite, but I'm sure either could work. I feel like we're gonna be able to get some use out of these.
Mm-hmm.
Hope they don't go bad. Like,
I thought I was gonna really like it because I like making my own bread, and it has like the really yeasty flavor to it.
yeah.
So I thought I'd like this a little more.
So,
They're okay.
yeah, I'm down with Vegemite. I might go back to the Marmite eventually, but I think the Marmite I need like mixed in with some other flavors. I don't know what I'm gonna throw on it, but Vegemite won kind of across the board.
Which one did you like more?
I liked this one.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure
that was
I get
Vegemite.
them mixed up.
Okay, yeah, because
Sorry.
no, that's good to make sure we actually got right. So that was really interesting. So thank you, and thank you. If you know any more international foods that you think we should give a shot to, or food that is considered, I guess, controversial to like the foodie community, I don't know what you guys argue about in that.
Creamy versus chunky peanut butter.
I don't know about that one, but like if there's any fun international food that I may not be thinking of, let us know in the comments, and we will see you next time we do something like this. All right. See ya.